Welcome to my astrological YouTube channel, Akool Saral Jyotish, Astrology Simplified. I am Akool, astrological author, analyst, researcher, philosopher, and astrology teacher. Today I have come up with a very useful topic for astrological discussion and scrutiny before all of my beloved viewers. So the session is going to be very interesting. Please remain attached to the video until the end. Lucky investment yoga in astrology means whether you have the luck of investment in the business or you have the luck of investment as fixed deposits in shares, debentures, etc. So the topic is lucky investment yoga in astrology, concept, conditions, and case studies. Everything I shall discuss. You have to only remain attached to this presentation until the end. It is going to be very interesting. I will explain in such a manner that you will get interest and you will able to learn this lucky investment yoga in easy steps for analyzing, for applying the same in your horoscope and in the horoscope of others. This topic has never been discussed elsewhere. It is my research work I am sharing with you. And this presentation will also reveal whether you have luck for getting money from abroad. So, let us begin. Have you ever wondered why some people become super rich through investment? Because all the billionaires, they have huge investment, so they have luck of investment. They have destiny, good destiny for investment. Because all big businessmen, all big business person have to invest first to get return out of the same. And you must have luck for that return. Have you ever wondered why some people become super rich through investments? Is it only hard work or is their investment luck written in their horoscopes? Please remain tuned to this presentation until the end to explore your luck in investments. Who knows, this may change your luck and destiny entirely. You may find your horoscope has this investment luck with you and you are not harnessing the same. So please try to understand, remain attached to the video and learn it seriously. The 12th house is the house of investment, we all know, in a horoscope. The 12th house is the 11th house of gains from the second house of wealth. What is 12th house? We always think 12th house is the house of loss. It is not so. 12th house is not always the luck of loss. It can be it can give you a very good luck in investment, because we all know 12th house is the house of investment and earning from the abroad. Both have different parameters. Today I shall be discussing on the investment yoga only. The 12th house is the 11th house of gains from the second house of your wealth. The 12th house is the second house of wealth and savings from the 11th house of gains. The 11th house of gains is the Bhavat Bhavam house of the 12th house, being the 12th house to the 12th house. The 8th house is the 9th house of luck from the 12th house of investment. If the 8th Lord is in the 12th house, forms Vipreet Raj Yoga called Sarala Yoga, which provides luck in investments. Similarly, if the 12th Lord goes to the 8th house from your Lagna, forms Vipreet Raj Yoga called Vimal Yoga, which also confers wealth through investment. From the 12th house of investment, the second house of savings is the Lagna, and the 11th house of gains is your 10th house. So you see how 12th house is involved in the money giving, with the money giving houses, second house, 11th house, etc. And with Vipreet Raj Yoga, like Sarala Yoga and Vimal Yoga. You will prove lucky in investment if the above parameters are fulfilled in your horoscope. This is also the wealth yoga for earning wealth from abroad, since the 12th house represents foreign land also. Let us now validate the lucky investment yoga in the horoscopes of world famous multi-billionaire Bill Gates and Elon Musk. Birth chart of Bill Gates. You need not any divisional chart for that, for this analysis. You can simply analyze from the birth chart as per the technique that I am going to demonstrate. It is the birth chart of multi-billionaire Bill Gates. His ascendant is Gemini. So when the ascendant is Gemini, the 12th house becomes Taurus. We will be focusing on Taurus. Taurus is the 12th house. Who is the Lord of Taurus? It is Venus. Taurus is occupied, the 12th house Taurus is occupied by Ketu. Ketu is a shadowy planet, and it will give the result of a sign lord Venus, since it is unassociated. Is the standard astrological teaching. Rahu Ketu always gives the results of their sign lords when unassociated. It is the standard astrological teaching. Rahu Ketu are shadowy planets. So we will be examining Venus, the 12th lord. See, Venus is in 5th house Libra. Look at my cursor. Venus is in the 5th house Libra, which is his own sign. So Venus is strong. The 12th lord is strong. Venus is associated with Saturn. Who is Saturn? Saturn is the natal 8th lord and 9th lord. As 8th lord, it is the 9th lord of luck from the 12th house of investment. See, from 12th house, it is the 7th house. Sagittarius is the 8th house, and 9th house is Capricorn, and Saturn is the Lord. Saturn is exalted with its and associated with Venus, his sign lord. Exaltation, sign lord. So Venus keeps a very good promise to give him wealth through investment, because Saturn is exalted as the natal 9th lord, as well as the 9th lord from the 8th house of Taurus. Because if you count from Taurus, the 9th house would become Capricorn. And if you count from Gemini Lagna, the 9th house would be Aquarius. So he is the Lord of both houses and is exalted. So you see the quantum of wealth it can give through investment. This also applies when you make investment in the fixed deposit, when you make investment in the stock market, when you make investment in the bond, when you make investment in the debentures. All are investments, long-term investments. So he has the luck. Now we will be examining the 2nd house from the 12th house, means the Artha, means wealth. The 12th house is Taurus, so Lagna becomes the 2nd house. You see, Lagna is unoccupied, but the 2nd lord Mercury from the 12th house Taurus is exalted in Virgo, and it is associated with Mars. Who is Mars? Mars is the natal 11th lord. Luck comes this way, na? Now, what is the 11th house from the 12th house? The 11th house from the 12th house is Pisces. Who is the Lord? It is Jupiter, who is occupying the 11th house of gains from the 12th house of investment. It is by Moon. Who is Moon? Moon is the 2nd lord from the ascendant. And Moon is unafflicted. Moon, Mars and Mercury both are all trio are in mutual aspect, causing enormous wealth for him. Jupiter, who is the Karaka of the 11th house, has been aspecting the natal 11th house Aries from Leo. So we can safely say he has a great investment yoga in his horoscope and a great lucky investment yoga in his horoscope. It can be in your horoscope also. You have not analyzed, na? If you analyze, you may find it is operating in your horoscope. Let me narrate. In the birth chart of the multi-billionaire Bill Gates with Gemini ascendant, the 12th house of investment is Taurus, occupied by Ketu and lorded by Venus. Ketu would give the results of its sign lord Venus, since it is a shadowy planet. Venus is in the 5th house of Libra, which is his own sign and is strong, also as the 12th lord of investment. 12th house is always of investment and earning from abroad. Venus aspects Aries, the natal 11th house, of gains, thereby connecting the 12th house of investment with the 11th house of gains. You see, Venus is in Libra. From Libra, it has been aspecting Aries, which is the 11th house of gains for Gemini ascendant. Venus is conjunct with an exalted Saturn, who is the 8th lord and the 9th lord of luck from the Lagna. Saturn, being the 8th lord, is the 9th lord of luck from the 12th house of investment and conjuncts Venus, the strong 12th lord of investment. Mercury, who is the ascendant lord and the second lord of wealth from the 12th house of investment, is exalted in the 5th house of Virgo of speculation from 12th house of investment, indicating a strong luck in speculative investment also. You see, from 12th house is Taurus. From Taurus, Venus is Mercury, who is the second lord, is in the 5th house with 11th lord, natal 11th lord. It bears significance, overall significance. It is in the 5th house. What is 5th house? 5th house is of speculation. From 12th house Taurus, Virgo is the 5th house, and from 12th house Taurus, Mercury is the second lord, who is exalted, and 9th lord from the 12th house is also exalted, who is Saturn. Venus is conjunct with an exalted Saturn, who is the 8th lord and the 9th lord of luck. Saturn, being the 8th lord, is the 9th lord of luck from the 12th house of investment and conjuncts Venus, the strong 12th lord of investment. Isn't it? Mercury, who is the ascendant lord and the second lord of wealth from the 12th house of investment, is exalted in the 5th house of Virgo of speculation. 5th house is for speculation. From the 12th house of investment. When investment and speculation gets together, it becomes speculative investment. All investment are speculative investment because you don't know what will be the return. So you need luck in investment, indicating a strong luck in speculative investment also. All investment are always speculative, other than fixed deposit in the banks. These are not speculative. All business investment, risks are there. So these are speculative investment. If you invest in the stock market, if you invest in the bond, if you invest in the debenture, if you invest in your business, these are all speculative investment when 5th house is connected. The moon, who is the natal second lord of wealth, is in the 11th house of gains in Pisces from the 12th house of investment and aspected by Mercury, the second lord of wealth, from 12th house of investment, and Mars, the natal 12th lord of gains. This is a confluence of wealth-giving houses of the birth chart with the wealth-giving houses for investments, indicating huge gains in investment. Furthermore, Jupiter, who is the 11th lord of gains, from the 12th house of investment, aspects the natal 11th house of gains indicating a strong return from the investment. Because you have to analyze investment in two ways. One from the natal lagna, other from the 12th house. And there must be confluence of luck from the lagna, luck from the investment house, 12th house, second house, luck, wealth of from the second house from the lagna, and second house from the 12th house, 11th house from the lagna, and the 11th house from the 12th house, 9th house from the lagna, and the 9th house from the 12th house. All must confluence. If they confluence, you have the luck in investment. In this way, it has to be analyzed. Analysis is not that easy. All astrologers do not know how to analyze a horoscope. It is a God-gifted ability. I am able to analyze because of the God-gifted ability. Nothing, no credit goes to me. It is the Divine Almighty which has given me that kind of analytical bent of mind. So I am able to analyze in a purposeful manner, not anything vague. Birth chart of Elon Musk, world's richest person. Now I have brought who has also big investments. Without investment, you cannot success in business. It is the mantra of business. His ascendant is also Gemini. So when the Gemini is ascendant, the 12th house of investment becomes Taurus. See, Venus is in Taurus, who is the lord of the 12th house of investment, with Saturn, who is Saturn for Gemini ascendant, the natal ninth lord and the ninth lord of luck from the 12th house of investment. Both. Saturn for Gemini ascendant, Saturn for his Capricorn lordship is the ninth lord of luck from the 12th house of investment. For his Aquarius in lordship, Saturn is the ninth lord of luck from the lagna. So there is a confluence. See, Saturn and Venus both natal luck and luck of investment confluenced with Venus, who is the 12th lord, and 12th lord is strong for being in the 12th house. For being in the 12th house. For being in the 12th house. Just a minute. Excuse me. Just a minute. Hello. Hello. Birth chart of Elon Musk. So 12th house is Taurus. So what is the second house from 12th house of investment is Gemini. It is occupied by Mercury, the house lord. So it is also strong. Second house. And it is in own sign, Gemini, Mercury. The 11th house from the 12th house is Pisces, with Jupiter as the Lord. See, Jupiter, the 11th Lord of gains from the 12th house of investment, has been aspecting the 12th house, Taurus, and Venus, the 12th Lord. So he has great luck in investment. In the horoscope of Elon Musk with Gemini ascendant, the 12th house of investment is Taurus with the 12th lord Venus occupying the 12th house. Saturn, who is the 9th lord of luck from the 12th house of investment for his Capricorn lordship, and who is also the natal 9th lord of luck for his Aquarius lordship, is in the 12th house of Taurus with the 12th lord Venus, thereby bringing the luck factor to the 12th house of investment. He is lucky in his investments. His net worth from investment is USD $700 billion, making him the world's richest person of 2025. The second house of wealth from the 12th house of Taurus is Gemini, which is occupied by Mercury, the second lord of wealth from the investment, thereby generating huge wealth for him from his business investments from across the globe. They are global investor. Jupiter, who is the 11th lord of gains from the 12th house of Taurus for his Pisces lordship, and the 8th lord of passive income from investment from the 12th house of Taurus, is in Scorpio and has been aspecting the 12th house of investments and the 12th lord Venus. This clearly indicates that Elon Musk have the yoga for gainful and lucky investment, since Saturn, the 9th lord of luck from the 12th house of investment, is in the 12th house in conjunction with the 12th lord Venus and aspected by Jupiter, the 11th lord of gains from the 12th house of investment. As such, Elon Musk has both the luck factor and the gain factor in his investment, making him the richest investor globally. In this investment yoga, this investment yoga is there in your chart. Wealth can come naturally to you through investments. Just like Bill Gates and Elon Musk, your horoscope may also hold big money secrets. Check your chart. Your investment luck might surprise you. I think my loved viewers could understand the concept I have explained through two horoscopes. And if you have still any doubt, please comment me. I reply all comments of my viewers invariably. If you have any doubt, comment me. I will clear your doubt. So, if you have liked the video, please give a like. Please share the video among your friends and relatives. Please comment and also subscribe to the channel, because your support gives me motivation to bring such kind of unique and research-based astrological content before my dear viewers, my loved viewers. So, when I love you, please give me your love and affection to me by subscribing the channel, commenting on the video, and give liking to the video. Make the video viral so that each and every person can know how to analyze the investment yoga, the luck in investment. So it was the presentation for the day. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for your time.